Well, hello, 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 hello. Well, See, I haven't talked to anybody in like 8 hours. So when I start talking, it's like all fucked up. That's what happens. And then I get on here and I just start talking to myself, basically. There's nobody here. Just me and my cat. I don't know where he's over there. Chewing on something. Doing something wrong. I can assure you that. Welcome to Vape 5. I'm your host. I'm BlackCat. Today, wow, yeah. Gotta get settled in here, man. This show, I'm telling you, this show is gonna blow you away, Jeff Lawson. This show's gonna blow you away. You're gonna fucking shit when you see what's going on in this show today. You won't believe Ricky. You're not gonna believe your eyes. Your eyes, you'll be like, I can't believe I'm seeing what I'm seeing right now. That's what you're gonna say to yourself. When it's all said and done, you'll be like, holy shit, did I just really watch what happened? We're gonna take a look at a coil that I invented. I am here I go again. I am the Thomas Edison of coil building. Thomas says I'm an inventor. I'm an inventor. I invent things. That's right. Coils for you to vape. I through hard work, persistence, knowledge, and luck, a lot of luck, I found a coil that I think is honestly the best single coil vape you'll ever vape. And I really found it, not really by accident. Well, kind of by accident, because at first I was doing it and I was like, well, I can't dual this because it's too fucking low. But after fucking with it for a little bit, I was like, maybe I could do this as a single coil. And that's what I ended up vaping it. And it's fantastic. I'm vaping it right now. The vapor production and warmth off of this is like a dual coil. It really is. So here it is. That's at 93 watts. I'm sure it will not focus. I mean, why ever would it refocus on something else? 93 watts. 0.13. It is what I've named the DF44 or Don's Firecracker. That is what it's called. It's a 4-core, 4-wrap on a 3 mil jig. It comes out to 0.13 ohm stainless steel, square wire, 0.3. I'm going to build it today right in front of your very eyes, Cal's Irons. You're going to see it built by me today. I'm telling you, this thing is absolutely fantastic. It is going to be my only single coil vape from now on. I don't think there's anything else I would even want to try. Well, I mean, that's not true, because I'm always trying different things to see like what I can do better. Like I started thinking today about doing fused Claptons with a stick of round wire and then a stick of square wire, just see how that worked, different metals, things like that. Just kind of, I don't know, trying different things out just to kind of see where, if you can dial it in, where exactly you want the vape to be. But so I've got a bunch of shit. I'm always trying to think of like different things to do. And it's kind of funny because I think a lot of people with coil building, you always want to try to, a lot of people look at the aspect of trying to create different art. And I think that's fantastic. My brain just doesn't work that way. My brain's more of a, kind of an engineering, because that's what I am. I mean, that's what I'm like trained in, is engineering things. And it's like, so my brain's always trying to think of how to make things better, like how to make a vape better, how to make it like a perfect, like dial it in. What can you do to change it, to dial the vape into a certain vaping style? And this right here, if you like a nice, warm, flavorful vape, which I think a lot of people do, it's not a cool vape by any means, but if you like a nice, warm, flavorful vape, this vape right here is going to be right up your alley. And it's going to be something you're not going to have to sacrifice, dual coil warmth for, going to a single coil with this build, if that's what you want to do. So that's what we're going to do today. Now, I don't really have anything else. Jesus, losing myself here, losing it. Now, I've got giveaways. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I do a lot of giveaways, and I'm fucking awesome at them, and I give away a lot of stuff. Now, if you have not entered the giveaway for tomorrow, you better. It's the Adore giveaway. You're going to win 2 30 mils of Adore ELiquid and a single coil that I'm making today, or dual coil, making 2 of them, so you'll have 2 different vapes, Today, it's going to be in that giveaway. So, to enter that giveaway, you're asking, how do I enter the giveaway, Scott? Well, you should know if you watch the show. You're going to put a number in yesterday's episode between 1 and 150. That will enter you in the giveaway for tomorrow, Wednesday giveaway. The other giveaway is for manipulated metals coils. Now, if you want manipulated coils metal coil. What is wrong with me today? What is wrong? Got an email today. Basically, my company's getting ready to lay off like 1,100 people. Everybody was freaking out. Everybody at work was like, "Oh, you think it's gonna be us? You think it's gonna be us?" I'm like, "Well, there's nothing you can fucking do about it. At least they're coming out and telling you they're gonna lay a bunch of people off." Everybody's like really panicking. There's like a little work meeting. Like people were all sitting around talking, panicking, like sizing each other up. Like, I know more than that guy. I know more than her. That should be okay. I'm like the only person who's just like, what are you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? When your fucking number's called, there's nothing you can do. If I can sit back and relax, at least they're telling you. Like, maybe you should get instead of sitting here talking like a bunch of dickheads, maybe you should go get your fucking resumes ready in case you do get fired so that you can get another job. Like, instead of sitting here being like, well, what if this happens? Well, what if? Nothing you can fucking do about it. So if you're watching, anybody from work, get your fucking resumes together. That's the best advice anybody could give you. I don't know if I get fired or not. I know that I went to the prayer room today and it was fucking occupied. I was pissed. I was going in there to take a nap. Reading all that email all day just wore the shit out of me. I had to go take a nap. I was like, damn, I need a nap for the Vape at 5. Probably be talking a lot better if I had taken a nap. If somebody's in there, I don't know what they're doing. Probably praying because that's the intention of the room. Not sleeping, which is what I do in the room. All right, guys, great to see everybody. Thank you. Oh, what does Charlie want? Charlie's always... My name is just orange. What's it say here? The layout because of your review might be. I'm saying... My boss does think I'm funny. Yeah, all the bosses think I'm funny. I'm funny. I'm a pretty funny guy. He's the prayer. Time to look for another job. Yeah, exactly, Jeff. Like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Go out and be like, no, please. Please, God, please, no. Don't fire me. I'll do anything. They're like, oh, no. I've already taken all the time to fill the paperwork out, sir. So you are getting fucking fired, whether you like it or not. Goodbye. You know how much paperwork I had to fill out to do this? You think I want to throw that all away and start again? I can't white out your name and put somebody else's. You're already done, sir. Grab a box. Hit the road. I was terrible. Losing jobs is terrible, but what company? Like, I work for such a good company that, like, they tell you, they're like, well, we're going to lay people off and you're going to get 3 months notice before you get laid off. And that's coming. So here it is. It's like, damn, like all the companies I've worked for, all the layoffs that I've never gotten laid off because I always like have a niche, something I do that I'm like really good at. So they can't lay me off. You know what I mean? Like I'm like that one guy who knows how to do that one thing that nobody else knows how to do. Like that's me. I'm that guy. So, you know, it's funny. Like, I kind of have a few of those at my job now, so I'm not really too concerned. If it does happen, it happens. But most layoffs at companies are like you walk in one day and it's literally like, well, let me tell you, Mike, you know, haven't really been seeing a lot of work out of you lately. And today you're going to need to get a box and get the fuck out of here. Like, that's it. Like, they don't give you any notification. So, like, them giving us, like, you know, like a 3-month heads up that they're laying people off, I think is pretty fucking cool. I mean, that's, you know, granted, it is like right around Christmas, which kind of sucks. But, I mean, at least they're giving us a heads up so it doesn't just like fucking happen, you know? Fuck. I thought it was pretty cool. I was like the only one who was relieved to get the email. I was like, reading. I was like, pretty cool. Fucking dude's telling us, like, straight from the CEO. Wrote it himself. Probably didn't write it. He probably didn't write it. He probably had somebody write. Like, when you get to a CEO, you don't do shit. Like, you just do speeches. That's about it. Like, any decisions, you're like, I pay somebody to like make the decisions for me. I don't have to fucking do that shit. I write emails? No, I don't write emails. I got like 3 people that do that shit for me. Just put my name on it and send it out. Nah, it looks good. Whatever. You don't even read it. You have somebody read it to you. You're like, that sounds all right. Wait, where was I in this game of Gears of War 3? I'm like playing video games here. I got time for all that. Keep that over there on the other side. Like if I was CEO of a company, like I'd be the worst CEO ever. Literally. You'd like walk in, I'd be like laying on the couch. What are you doing? Nothing. Planning in this company's, you know, 3-year plan. Really? No. I'm taking a nap. Fucking 2 o'clock. I just had lunch. Big lunch. Can you schedule? That would be like my whole thing. Like in the morning, I'd wake up, like go to work, like pounce in, you know, like I'll see. I'm back. I'm back. My computer just froze. I don't know what happened. I was cleaning it earlier. Might have been it. Hold on, let me get back. Let me open up the chat and everything. Give me a second here. Restore. That sounds like a good idea. Let's do that. Oh, restoring you. Here you come. All right, I'm back. Did everybody leave? I'd have left. I'd been like, well, fuck you. Why the fuck did I stay around if you're just going to leave on us like that, Scott? Hopefully it'll go into the same stream. It won't do another one. Let's see here. There it is. I'm back. All right. Click out of that. Pause that. All right. Can you guys see me? Am I visible? Did I freeze? Is that what happened? I just completely... My computer froze. I was cleaning it before I came on here with, I wasn't using computer cleaner. I was using Windex, which was probably not a good idea. And I think I may have gotten something a little wet. Maybe one of the gears. One of the gears in there are spinning. Got a little wet. About time. What did I miss? I was, damn it! I'm just getting ready. I was just getting ready to tell you the key to success in life. That was me getting fired. No, I'm talking about being CEO of a company. Let's just say hello to everybody. Jesus Christ. I'm just fucking rambling, and then I'm going to do a build. For fuck's sakes. Gosh, my wood tick Mike, what the hell's going on with me? All right, let's say hi to everybody. How we doing? Those who are still left. To me leaving. Diesel! What's up, D's Nuts? How you doing, man? Good to see you, brother. Glad you are here. Let me get all official. Addy! What's up, Addy? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Andrew Taylor, bass player. Reflex, Duran. Good to see you. BlackCat Whiteface, that's me. I'm probably getting fired. Bones the Skater. What's up, Bones? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Glad you are here. Cal's Irons. What's up, Cal? Good to see you, brother. Glad you are here. Charles McLaren. You know what he is? He is the motherfucking Baron. What's going on, Clarence? Good to see you, buddy. Charlie, Clutch. There, you're both here today. Thank God. CNC Music Factory. You guys are here. Starly and Clutch. Good to see you. It's Charlie. Glad you're here, man. Good to see you. Clean as fuck. What's up, Freddie? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Glad you are here. Clinton. What's up, Clint? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. Glad you're here. Clutch. Other part of the CNC Music. Remember? Do you guys remember the CNC Music Factory? Do you remember the big scandal? That was the CNC Music Factory. Do you remember them? They sang Good Vibration. No, Good Vibration was Marky Mark. They sang I Got the Power. That was it. I got the power. Is that how? That's not how it went. But you know what I'm talking about. And they got in all kinds of, because they had a lady singing, and on the video it's just like real slender, pretty lady. She was singing, but that wasn't really who was singing. It was like a fake. It was this big lady was singing. This other lady. They didn't want to put her in the video, though. Apparently, she was not as photogenic as the lady they chose for the video, which, if you saw her, you'd be like, yeah, probably a good choice. Darth Vader, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Frank, what's up, Frankie? How you been, man? Good to see you. Gino Loco. I have no fucking idea how to say that, Gino. No idea. I'm just going to call you, Gino. Or Loco. Can we call you Loco? Gino? Fuck. Probably not even anywhere near what you want it said, but sorry, dude. That's what I do. Ian, what's up, man? How you doing, Ian? Great to see you. Jeff Lawson, what's up, Jeff? How are you? Jeff Seiler, what's up, man? How you doing? Jeff and Jeff. 2 J's. Double J. Double J in the motherfucking house. Good to see you. JFM Development. What's up, JFM? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Joey to the motherfucking O. In the house. What's up, Joey? Good to see you. A lot of people. Jesus God. There's a ton of people here today. What the hell? What the hell happened? Good to see everybody. Glad you are all here. Should I stop there? No. Kim, what's up, Kim? How you doing? Good to see you. Lime Dog Chris. What's up, Chris? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Lou Ferrigno. What's up, Lou? Good to see you, man. Glad you're here. Loyal the Coil. He's loyal as fuck to that Coil, I'll tell you right now. Let me tell you something, Loyal the Coil. I'm going to give you a Coil to be fucking loyal to today. You bet your ass. This Coil I'm building today, you're going to be fucking super loyal to it. After you vape it, you're going to shit your pants. Matt Chandler, what's up, Matt? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Mighty Zogberg. What's up, Zog? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Kim. What's up, Kim? How you been, man? Good to see you. Mr. Pebble. What's up, Pebble? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Ohms is where's the artist. What's up, Z? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Otis Redding Church in the motherfucking house. What's up, Church? Good to see you. Ricky! What's up, Ricky McGraw? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Simple Vapes. What's up, Simple Vapes? How you doing, Scotty? Stoozy motherfucking Stu. What's up, Dan? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Taking a Vape with Smith. What's up? How you doing, man? Good to see you, Justin. Glad you're here. Todd Black. What's up, Todd? Good to see you. Tommy motherfucking Vapors. What's up, Tommy? How you doing? Vaping Irish. What's up, Irish? Good to see you. Vaping with D. What's up, D? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Vaping Hick. What's up, Hick? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Vape for Life, Jen. What's up, Jen? How are you, hon? Good to see you. Glad you are here. VDog55 in the house. And my brother from another mother, Mr. Wood Tick Mike. Let's take it back to the chat. What do you say? So, what do I have in store for you now? I hope that both videos run together, because it's going to look really stupid if they don't. Well, it probably won't, because I was just fucking rambling the first video, talking about being fired and being an imaginary CEO. So now we're going to get into the actual business of this video and why most of you are probably here. You're not here to hear me babble and look like an idiot. Maybe you are. If you are, then thank you. But most of you are here to find out what has the Thomas Edison of coil building figured out. What have I figured out that nobody else could figure out? Well, I'm going to tell you what I figured out. I figured out the best single coil vape that you can possibly have. This vape is fucking amazing. I have named it after a person who's very close to my heart and the person that I actually built this coil for originally. This is called Don's Firecracker. It is a single coil, 0.3 square wire, 4-core, alien, 4-wrap on a 3mm jig. So, without further ado, let's put this coil together. We'll make a set. This set is going to go out tomorrow in the Adore giveaway, which is tomorrow to enter. Put a number in yesterday's episode between 1 and 150. But don't forget to repost from Manipulated Metals page on Instagram to enter the Friday giveaway, which is 3 sets of his coils. So make sure you do both. And when you repost, make sure you put at Manipulated Metals, tagging him in the post so that he knows that, if he sees his picture, he'll see that he's tagged in it. Fuck Edison, the Tesla. That's such an interesting thing to look up, and really how America works, how Thomas Edison basically stole Tesla's ideas and shit and sold it, and basically got the rights to sell everything, and how Wall Street backed Edison instead of backing Tesla. Like, it's a really interesting story. It really is how America works and corporations work. You get a first-hand history lesson of how that shit really goes, and how it doesn't matter who comes up with the idea. All that matters is who gets the financial backing and can get their name on it first. That's all that matters. It's fucking crazy. I think Tesla, when he died, I think he had like 170 patents, maybe. Like 100, it was something crazy. He had like 170 patents of all these ideas that were like amazing. And like a lot of people think that like a lot of the stuff that he thought of back then could actually have worked and probably could still work today. And I've watched some documentaries and stuff on Tesla. I mean, it's really pretty amazing. One thing that I keep remembering is his wireless power. Like, he had some kind of wireless power thing that he thought of that could basically power the entire United States or the entire world for like very little cost. But you have to remember, that doesn't make money. Like coal and oil and like coal for electricity obviously, and oil for power make a lot of money. So people don't, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear about cheap energy. That's no good. That's why nuclear energy never took off, because it's too cheap. All right, guys. So without further ado, let's put this coil together. First thing I'm going to do, so you're going to decore off a 26 gauge. Now, 90% of the square core builds that I do and that you want to do are going to be decores of a 26 gauge. Why? Well, it's very easy, because 26 gauge is 0.4. Okay, so you have a nice whole number to work off of. And if you take 0.4 times 3, it's 1.2. 0.3 and 0.4 square wire both obviously go into 1.2. So you take 0.4, you need 3 of them. You take 0.3, you need 4 of them. So it's just a very easy decore to really work off of for your square wire builds. I get a lot of questions about, well, what decore should I do off square wire? Because what you're wrapping your mind around is that it's round wire onto square wire, so the decore should be different. And what I kind of lost in translations was that when I originally started doing square wire builds, and I originally started doing square wire aliens, I thought the same thing. Hey, how you doing, Don? Good to see you, honey. Building your coil today. So you're going to get, well, your coil's already built, but you'll get to see your coil, actually, what I did. It's not that impressive, but you'll get to see it anyway. Thanks for joining, Don. Hey, David, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Tracy, good to see you, honey. Thanks for joining. Drip Coils, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Good to see you. So, exploring around Wales, what's up, dude? How you doing? Good to see you, Wales. So, what I forgot to kind of mention, and one thing that I just kind of like just assume that people know, is Square wire, round wire decors will lay perfectly on square wire. When I first did them, I didn't actually know if it would or not, but it lays beautifully. It actually lays better on square wire than it does on round wire. It looks so beautiful. You guys, I mean, so you don't need to decor a square wire to do a square wire build. I actually tried it. It doesn't work. It kind of gives like a weird, like a pyramid look, almost like a mohawk, but not really. So it doesn't really work. Yeah, so you're going to decor round wire when you do square wire build. So let's start out. We're going to do about a 14-inch piece of 26 gauge decor. I'm going to use 36 as my wrap. It's going to be all stainless steel. So for my decors, and as I'm getting more people watching, I think I need to be a little bit more detailed in what I'm doing, because I think some people actually do watch, believe it or not, for like educational, like try to learn how to do these builds, I think. Whereas before it was just like a lot of it's just kind of joking around, but as the show picks up, I gotta be a little bit more detailed. So what I do is I buy 26 gauge from Temco. And the reason being is I don't really use 26 gauge, first off. Now I do have 26 gauge in pretty much every other company, but the reason I use Temco for my decors is one, it's cheap. And two, I can throw it away when I'm done, so I don't have to really worry about it. So if I have a bunch of decors laying around, they're typically cheaper wire. I can just pick them all up and throw them away if I don't know which is which. But instead of like wasting like KP or Coil Society to do my decors, I just go ahead and buy like 250 feet of Temco for about a third of the price, and just use that. Another thing is I use Kanthal as my decor. So Kanthal is really great for when you're trying to make decors because it's really a strong hard metal, and the Clapton will not dig into the metal. If you use nichrome as your okay, for example, if you try to decor off of nichrome 90, it's really difficult. It really is, and I learned that lesson the hard way. I learned it live. The first time I ever did one was live, and I couldn't get it off. And the reason being is that nichrome 90 is so goddamn soft, and so is nichrome 80. They're both so soft that the Clapton will dig actually into, even if you do it really nice and soft, do it nice and soft, you know. You know, when you're making a sweet Clapton, sweet love Clapton, it'll dig into the metal. So the best thing you can do is get Kanthal wire for your decor. So look at getting 26 gauge Kanthal from Temco. Get 100 feet or 50 feet even. It'll be plenty. As long as you mark your decor wire, you'll know which one are which, and you can use them over and over and over again. You'll save yourself a lot of money and won't have to waste your good 26 gauge. But if you want to get into square wire builds, which I highly suggest you do, you're going to need some 26 gauge. All right, so I'll just bend this up, put a 90-degree bend in the end here. Get the chuck on my drill. Try to get it as center as you possibly can. All right, there we go. And straighten it up. Looks good. So you're going to use 36 gauge Coil Society. Now, you notice on there it's 1,050. Coil Society never sends you exactly what you order. Like if you order 1,000 feet, they'll sometimes give you 1,200, 1,300. This time they gave me 1,050. But I've gotten spools that are like, a lot of times with their ribbon, you'll order 250 feet, you'll get 350 feet of ribbon. Like it's fucking fantastic. That's one of the best things about Coil Society. So I think I mentioned, somebody asked me to go over wire in one of the comments the other day, or maybe they sent me a message. I can't remember. All that stuff kind of blurs together in my brain. But somebody asked me to go over wire. So I think I might do that Thursday maybe. Well, Thursday probably not, because I think Thursday I'm going to have an open Zoom room and have everybody come in. But maybe next week. We got a 3-day week next week. And it's going to be a door week next week. So we're going to have a lot of fucking giveaways and a lot of fun. I'm going to have Don on Purple Wednesday. We're going to have a big giveaway, and Don's going to be the first guest I ever had. That'll be next Wednesday. But I want to go over the different wire, different cost, and things like that. What's really worth it and what's not. And I think that'd be a good for a lot of people, if you're new, something good to hear. There's one thing you want to do. If you're new, the last thing you want to do is go out and spend like $200 at Kidney Puncher or $200 at Coil Society. You don't want to do that, because I'm going to tell you, you're going to put a lot of that wire is going to go right in the trash. So go out and get you like Temco, Master Clouds, get a build pack. And they'll give you all the gauges from 22 up, the even wire, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36. They'll give you like, I don't know, they give you like 50 feet of the bigger wire, smaller gauge, and they give you, I don't know, maybe 250 feet of the lower gauge, the higher gauge, smaller wire. And you can practice with that. And if you use it all up and you still don't feel comfortable, buy another one, you know? Or buy go to King Orchid on eBay and buy 1,000 feet of Canthal D. You know, if you're just learning 40 gauge or 38 gauge to fuse and Clapton or stagger, go get King Orchid. Go get 1,000 feet of King Orchid. Canthal D. Save your money. Because I'm going to tell you right now, building is not cheap. It's not cheap at all. It's an expensive hobby. All right. So I'm got about how much I need. All right. That's plenty. I got plenty here. All right. Let me just check something real quick. Yep. All right. I had to think about it because I started thinking when I was Clapton, was it a 5 wrap or a 4 wrap? It's a 4 wrap. All right. Somebody's asking me, I think it was Raven Shadow was asking me about decors the other day and how to do them. You know, it's something that we kind of all joke about, but when you hold you ever had somebody tell you to hold something like an egg and you're like, how the fuck does that, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, I hold an egg like this. I don't hold it like super hard, super light, nothing. Like, that doesn't make any sense. When you do Claptons, though, you don't want to hold the spool too hard because if you put too much tension on it, it's going to dig into the wire. It's going to dig into your core. You're going to have a real bitch of a time getting it off. So you do, like, for these smaller spools, you just hold them like that. Like that. Let it run through your finger. And it should be able, like when you hold it like that, you should be able to make a full rotation when you spin it, or at least close, but that's kind of tension you want on it. On the bigger spools, you're going to hold them like that. I still hold them like that, my hands are big enough, but typically you're going to hold it like that. And again, you want to be able to make a full rotation spin. With that's how much tension you want on it. You don't want to really, I mean, you really ultimately, when you're Claptoning, when you get better at it, you're just letting it sit in your hand. You're not holding it. It's just sitting there. Like I basically hold it upright with this hand, my thumb, and I'm letting it sit on top of that finger. That's all I'm doing, and it's just pulling right through. Hey Al, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Nick Thompson, how you doing? Graham, what's up, man? Hey, Vaping Mechanic, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you, John. Spork Life. What's up, Giz? Did you watch that video? Did you watch Pal? You watch your video on Pal? You were on there, like midway through. I hope you guys see it. All right, so 36 gauge. Now, another thing I do, as soon as I'm done with something, I put it away. Like, I try to keep everything tidy. You want your, like, build area to be as tidy as you can. Mine's a little difficult because I have a laptop and a fucking microphone here, 2 lights, camera, everything. But even a mouse. The mouse is the biggest pain in the ass because it's, like, everywhere. But you try to keep your build area as clean as you can. All right, so KB makes stainless steel square wire. It's the only place in the U.S. I could find it. I want to thank the person who told me. I can't remember the damn name of who it was, and I apologize. 100-foot spools is all it comes in. I believe it's $16 for the 0.3. So you get 100 feet of 0.3 for about $16. That's with shipping included. It's pricey. I mean, that's pricey. For KB wire, that's pretty pricey. But if you want to do the stainless steel, you want to do this build, you got to get stainless steel square wire. That's the only place I know. So I'm going to take out 2 pieces. I'm going to do them about 18 inches. I always do them a little long, but I'm going to take 2 pieces, about 18 inches, straighten them out. Cut it off here. And I'm just going to basically fold them over like it's ribbon. That's how I do it. It works for me. You could cut all 4 ends open and do it that way, but I don't like that just because it's hard to get it around the swivel for me. So I typically just fold them over each other, and it works pretty well. You just got to make sure you tame it. What I mean by tame it, the square wire is a little different working than working with round wire. and it's a little bit more finicky. It fights you a little bit more. So getting it to actually, you know, get in the shape you want it to get, you've got to either use a lot of binds or you've just got to kind of massage it in there. Is all I can say. And you'll notice that when you start folding it over each other, it's a little bit tougher to deal with than the round wire is. But once you get it, the good thing about it, once you get it laying next to each other and nice and framed, or nice and, you know, together, the cords are together, it stays together really nice when you're fusing it. So I'm going to cut off these fucked up ends. All right, so I got 2 pieces here. Run it down. They look pretty straight. Whenever you get your core straight, like, don't mess them up. Don't bang them into shit. If you bang them up and bend it at one point, it's going to fuck your build up. And I'll promise you that. I don't care how good of a builder you are. If you bend one of them and you still try to do it, it's going to fuck it up somewhere down the line. Once that wire is bent, one of them's bent, you're fucked. I mean, you're going to have to get another piece. It just won't work. No matter how many braces you put on it, whatever, it changes the tension on it. When you pull it, that wire, that one bent one's going to try to like duck in around the other one. It's going to fuck it up. So just save yourself the time. You're not going to be able to fix it. You're not going to be able to straighten it out. Just throw it away and grab another one. That's basically all I can tell you. All right, so as you guys know, I use 38 gauge and 0.5 ribbon for my sliders. Take the 2 pieces, fold them together like this. Go up top here. Find the middle. Pull it nice and tight, just like that. So you'll see I got one open and one around. I want the one that's bigger on the outside, and I want the one that's smaller on the inside. So what I do is I'll go in and I'll grab that first one that's smaller, and I'll just pinch it down more. And then I'll take the bigger one, put it on the outside, and just shape it right around it. But what I want to make sure is up top here, where these 2 are folded together, that the one that's in the middle does not overlap around the outside one. Because when you're putting your tension on it away, when you're pulling back on it from the drill, you want it to be even coming off the swivel. If it's not, then one's going to try to fold inside of the other one or on the build, I'll promise you. So just take the time to get them around correctly. And it's pretty easy once you get it around there. You're just going to put your thumb on it to hold it. Grab this one again. There we go. All right. Set that in there. All right, I got it. Now, once you get it, you just put your thumb on it to hold it in place. Make sure you got it nice and tight. All right, now I'm going to take some 38 gauge and just tie it off. Push this down. This stainless is pretty damn soft. So it will, once you start wrapping it, tying it up, it's going to stay right where you want it. All right, off in there. All right, get this together just a bit more. Move that out of the way. All right, let's see how that looks. That looks good. All right, grabbing my second piece of 38 gauge here. And I'm just going to tie fairly loose 4-wrap right here. Fairly loose, 38 gauge. Wrap it around there. And this is basically this is gonna be what leads me down to bind everything together. I'm gonna follow this little 38 gauge wrap. I'm just gonna pull that down, and right behind it, I'm gonna put my slider. 4 wraps, fairly loose, nice and neat. Pat it down. That's gonna be my slider for the build. Anytime you do any more than 3 cores, you better have a slider on it, just to be safe. Pat this one down. There we go. Make sure it moves good. Ooh, that one's real tight. So I'm just gonna leave that one up top, and I'll put one inside of it. All right, 4 wraps. Hey, Spring, how you doing? Good to see you. All right, cut this off here. There we go. So now I got it up top there. Here's my 38 gauge. There's my 2 sliders. put a little moisture on your fingers, start moving that 38 gauge down and move that slider right behind it. And flatten it out again. There we go. Move that down, move your slider behind it. And basically what you're doing, you're taking all the, I'm trying to keep it nice and tight all the way down so that I get all the kinks and spacing and completely out of it. So there you go, that's it. It's a little bit broke up there at the top. I just take my second slider and keep it nice and tight. But I want all this tension completely out of it so when I go to put it in my chuck, it is nice and tight. That's the most important thing. Move that down, move this down behind it. And you just do this so many damn times, you just kind of get used to doing it. And it really becomes pretty easy. All right, cut this all up nice and flush. And what we're going to use is the flat chuck. I love this thing. The flat chuck, I absolutely love this thing. It works so freaking nice. So how I do it now is I put it on my swivel. I grab the end, so I have it here on my swivel. Make sure all the tension's out of it, so it's nice and tight here, or all the gaps are out of it. I take this with one hand if I can get it. I have a little trouble working this thing with one hand, but typically after I just mess with it for a little bit, I'll get it. And I think it's because must have got oil or something on it because it's really fucking slick. Might have to set it down. Let's see if I can get it. You just have to be patient with it till you get it. Now, there's a lot of times I do it and I get the first try, but what I want to do, I can't get it. So, what I'm going to do is just separate this part here with my fingers, and once I get it open, I'm going to hold it. So I got it. Got it nice and tight. I'll open my drill chuck up. All right. And I'm going to grab this back here, slide that right in the middle. All right, got it. Now, once you get it in there, it sits really nice. Then I just grab it by the end here, put this right in the chuck of my drill. I start meshing it down, straighten it up a little bit. I want it perfectly centered in there. Open it up, push it all the way in, tighten it down. That's it. So, if you can get it open with one hand, typically I can. Sometimes I can't. You just have to set it down and do it again. And there it is. Perfectly tight. So I'm going to grab my... Oh, shit. And I just bent it. Son of a bitch. That's not good. You bastard. Remember I was talking about bending it? How's it look? That damn slider was too tight. Let's just move that completely out of the way. I'm going to go for it anyway. I'll see if I can get it. I'm already too far to turn back now. What I'll probably have to do is just move the slider just a little bit at a time to make sure I get it for it to stay. What happened was that one slider was too fucking tight, and I gotta take this down a bit. That one slider was too tight, and when I moved it, it like bent all my wires out. So I kind of fucked it up, but that's all right. Since I already got it on the drill, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. But I bent the shit out of two of them. All right, let's bring this down so you guys can see it. There we go. Get you down on the macro. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. All right, so. All right, there's that. Let's grab my decor. Stretch it out. Set this over here. I'm going to tie this on. And I'm just going to be kind of gentle with it. I'm going to see. I'm not really too concerned about it bending. I think I'll still get it. But once that thing collapses, it's going to be a pain in my ass to get it back. So I'm going to try to not collapse it. But it being bent is definitely not going to be ideal. That's for sure. Cut that off. Well, nice and tight. I'm going to have a drink of coffee and a vape, and then we'll give it a shot. Got a frog in my throat. All right, guys, let's give this a shot. Hey, Steven, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Juan, what's up, man? There we go. All right, looking pretty good so far. All right, looks pretty good so far. The problem point is right here. There's about 3 bends in it right there. So that's going to be the spot that I'm going to have to really be pretty cautious with. Now, granted, this stainless steel is really, I think stainless steel is really easy to work with. So hopefully I'm right. And it will be fine. But I'm not going to be able to plow through this real quick. I'm just going to have to be easy with it. Okay, there's that. So let's give this a shot here. There's one of my bends right here. So let's see if I can get that straightened out. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, let's give this a shot. Here, my drill's trying not to die. Okay, there's that. So I'll just move it down till I see that second bump. About right there. Okay, that's gonna lay flat for me. And you see, I'm just moving it like, I'm moving my slider like maybe 3/4 of an inch at a time. Until I get past that point. Once I get past it, then I'll start going a little faster. But until I get past the midpoint here, basically once I get this first coil done, I'm good. All right, looking great so far. All right, here's another big ass mess up. So I'm gonna take it right there. Now, if you can see how it's all broken apart right there? That's what happened when I bent it. Let's get that dialed in a little better for you guys. See where I bent it right there? It's all broken apart. Typically, that would be all nice and flat, but that's why I fucked it up. And honestly, I just wasn't paying attention. There. Now, if you notice, I basically fuse it. I'm like directly under the build, leading it just a little bit. All right, so here we go. Move it about right there. That's keeping it nice and flat. And what I'm looking for is 3 dark lines on the core. If I see 3 dark lines, I know that my 3 cores are, or my 4 cores are laying right next to each other like they should. If I start seeing less than 3, then I know it's starting to fold over on itself. All right. It's going to be real easy with it. I only need 7 inches total. That's what she said. I'm about almost 6 inches in. Wow, it's actually coming together really nice, considering it's all bent to shit. It's funny, I can see the bend in the reflection on the wire. I just passed it. So we're going to try to finish this. I'm going to try to finish it, and if I do, then I believe I'll get 3 coils out of this build, or out of this stick. That'd be nice. All right, looking good. Let's bring you guys down just a touch more. Slow and steady wins the race. So I'm just going to move that just a bit. Looking really good. I'm telling you, man, the alien lays so nicely on the square wire. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't know if I'll have enough for the whole stick, but I'm going to try. Done. Move that the rest of the way. All right, I'm going to grab this up here. I'm going to try to get the whole stick. I went back on myself. That's all right. All right, that's plenty. So let's cut that there. Take this off. There we go. All right, let's see. Hopefully, I have enough for 3. Let's see. All right, let's bring this back up here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Move that out of the way. Get all this dust, or all this stuff out of here too. All right. I think I'm gonna have enough. Hopefully. Yep, I do. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I have enough for 3 coils. Perfect. That's what I wanted. That's what I got. So I can get a set, and then I have an extra one. What I need is 3 1/3. There's 1. There's 2. And 3. Awesome. All right, guys, got my 3. Smash these back down. See, no bends, anything in it. That's nice and perfect. A little chewed up there on the end of one of them. That's all right. So I'm going to take this one. I'll keep for whatever. And let's wrap these up. Right there. Zoom it in a little. There we go. A little crystal clear. Move my swivel out of the way. I'm going to wrap the little guy first. So, need my... Now, I notice a lot of people do, on your coils, you have problems wrapping them. I'm going to show you. Let me see if I can bring this back up this way. And then aim it down and back. There we go. There we go. Can you see my hand good there? Yeah. All right, so best way to do it, I'm telling you guys, get a pair of hemostats right there. There's all my wire. You guys ever wonder? I need to go do a wire thing one day. I'll show you guys all my wire. It's fucking ridiculous. Take your hemostats, put them on like this. I'm looking for 4 wraps. 2. Whoops, came off. That's all right. Now that could fuck it up, but I'm gonna hope it doesn't. 2, 3, 4. Straighten it out a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna cut that bad end off. There's 1. Grab my other. Where did I put the other one at? There it is. This one's a little bit longer. When you use good swivels, you don't end up having a lot of turns in your cores when you're done. Some you can't avoid. Sometimes you just can't avoid it, but if you're doing a 3-core or 4-core, you really shouldn't have that many twists in here. If you do, then you really need to look at your swivels. All right, cut that there. There we go. There's 1 set. Fucking A. All kinds of technical difficulties today. Let's wrap this last one up. This one's a little chewed up. That's all right. What time is it? I got 5 minutes. Perfect timing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I can cut that bad end off. Awesome. There they are. Ooh, I can straighten that actually. Let's do this. Let's pull this out a little bit. Cut that off. There we go. All right. Move these over here so you guys can take a look at them. Boop. You guys are like, what the hell are you doing? There you go. There they are. Those are Don's firecrackers. A set and an extra. I'm going to send a set out tomorrow to a lucky winner. Grab a case. There we go. Those will go out tomorrow to a lucky winner. This one I will keep. I need to make a couple more sets anyway. So let's keep that one for somebody else. There we go. Bring it back up top. There you go. That is the finished product. Nice and easy build, but I'm telling you, these things are fantastic. I left long enough legs on both that you could put another wrap on it if you wanted to. But I really suggest rolling with the single core on the 4 wrap. It's up to you. I mean, you can't dual them. Don't dual them. They're too low. Please don't dual them. That would be really, 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 interlock the firecracker. I mean, I don't really like doing interlocks on square wire. I mean, I guess I could. I could do an interlock on it. I mean, it wouldn't, you know, it wouldn't be that much of a difference. But I think right now I'm going to stick with the way it is, since that's kind of, you know what I mean? Interlocks are interlocks. Interlocks are fantastic vapes. They really are. You learn how, if you can alien, you can interlock. You really can. You just got, it just takes a little bit of practice. The big thing about that, and I've told you if you watch any interlock video I do, is making sure that you glue both ends of your decor so that it doesn't get separated anyway or mixed up, and you'll have really good luck with it. That's right, Charlie. They are built by the best coil builder in the universe. Cooper, you'd love them. Here you go, Coop. This is it right here. That's it. That's a single coil. I mean, that right there is the warmth and the vapor production of a dual coil, quite frankly. That's at 93.5 watts on a 0.13 build. Oh, you're welcome, Spring. I hope you enjoy that. Thank you so much. I really hope you enjoy it. Let me go. Give me some feedback. And if you want any more coils, just let me know, and they'll be super cheap. Once you buy that's one thing. Once you buy the BlackCat care package from me, then if you want coils for that, you're basically going to get them for like $8 to $10 a set. And those are for, you know, whatever you want, pretty much. I mean, within reason. Within reason. I'm not going to do like a fucking, I'm not going to do a pitchfork. You know what I mean? Unless you want to pay. All I can do, but you got to pay for that. And quite frankly, you want a pitchfork? I mean, I would talk to somebody like Nick. Nick's a lot better at them than I am. I hate pitchforks. I can do them, but they look like shit. Oh my God, I saw somebody on our page today, on the BlackCat, the Cat's Eye page. Did you see the guy who posted those coils that he got from the other group? That's ridiculous. Did you guys see those? If you didn't, go on the page and look. Some guy, I can't remember who it was, and I apologize if you're watching, man. I'm sorry. Just say, hey, I'm here. But bought some coils from somebody, especially a legit coil builder, and the guy sent him like legit, it's shit, complete shit. I would like if I have a blem on either one of my, if I make a set, I got this from Juan, actually from listening to Juan. If I have even a blem on either one of the coils, I write blem on the set. I write blem on the set and I either vape them myself, or the person I'm sent to, I'm gonna send you an extra set of blems. You know, they're fucking vapable. They just not, you know, they're just not passing my quality insurance. Like, even if the ends of them are fucked up, I don't send them out. And you cut the ends off. You know what I mean? It's like if you, I don't know. I saw them, I could not believe the guy sent them out. I could not believe the guy sent them out. They looked awful. You saw him, Chris? Yeah. Yeah. Got the t-shirt in Talbot, no coils. Rick, were you the winner for Friday? Yeah, no coils were going out Friday. Yeah, watch it. There are no coils in the BlackCat care package on the giveaways. Yeah, no coils. Yes, they're a hot commodity, Rick. I'm building for people who are paying me. No, I didn't put any in there. If I have some during the week I build, I'll throw them in there. But yeah, I'll give this set out tomorrow. But I mean, all the building I'm doing now, if I build during the week, I'll give some out. But I mean, you got, you know, manipulated metals this week. Next week you got a door. There's plenty of other stuff. Yep, you too, Kate. Thank you. What were they? I didn't build any coils for it. Yeah, there are no coils in the BlackCat giveaway last week. I said it last week. There's no coils in it. Like, if I have some, I'll throw them in there. But like, yeah, it's gonna be a shirt and a towel. That's what it's gonna be. Yeah. Remember, Juan was yelling at me. Yeah, Juan. I got that. Juan was yelling at me. He's like, "No coils." Yeah. I'll tell you, Coop. Hit me up, man. If you want some, we can work something out. But I'm full till next week, and then after next week, I'll be open again to. I mean, I'm gonna have extra time to build next week, so maybe I can squeeze some people in. But like, this week's full. I've got like almost done with the 2 orders I have this week, and I'm only doing like 2. Like, basically, this is for like all the money I'm making for this is going back in the show. Zoom room, upgrade software. I don't know, maybe some good lights instead of using desk lights. I'll actually go out and buy some like real lights. I actually have some, but they're too bright. But maybe buy like a camera light that like other people use. Bullshit.